Okay, I just took the most important cut on the flywheel and it's perfect. So now to just cut away some of the material to make sure that there's space for the springs on the clutch, and then drilling the holes, and I can put the flywheel back. She is just keeping me company right here. Okay, so I'm almost done with this flywheel. I'm just drilling the holes, but this is a very hard piece of material, so I'm gonna take my time on it, and I'm almost done. But this is one of those jobs where you take your time on it, you don't rush it. But drilling the holes will be done pretty soon, and then this can go in and on to the next. Okay, now this never happens. Puck is here, he is eating with the other cats. He is a wildcat, and he does not allow you to touch him or anything. Well, now he's eating with them, so I have to just stay put and be still, because if I move he will run away. Oreo is there, but they were roaring at each other, if you can call that roaring. But there goes a cat upstairs. Diego. Gonna try and get their real grass, well, green and growing. But first, gonna wash the tigers. Getting some clean water, and then we can start the day. That's how you hose down your tiger. Yeah, that's her favorite. Dogs, you're naughty. They just wanted to drop a corn so they can eat it. Okay, that's over. Relax. This lizard is just waiting for a fly to come and sit over here. He's gonna catch him. But the problem is I'm trying to take a slow motion of him, but Sharky doesn't let me. And well, he's quite huge. There he goes. Sharky. Missed it. Okay, so I am mounting this turbo on the motor. It's becoming even bigger. So the next thing that you have to do if you want to install a turbo is you have to drive it. Now it gets driven by the exhaust gas leaving the engine. You have to run that through the turbo. That starts that fan or impeller to spin, and as soon as it spins, well, it's on the same shaft, and then it spins this one. This is actually a pump. Well, due to the weight of the air, it basically gets forced to the outside of that impeller, and that makes it accumulate in this bigger part and pushes it through this hole. So that's how a turbo works. It just takes air and it compresses it, and then it sends it to the front of the engine where it goes in again. and that way your engine breathes a higher volume but still the same size. Only the pressure went up. Yeah, that is how it works. The more air you get in that engine, the more fuel you can inject and ignite. But you need more air. That is what makes it fast. And that's what you use a turbo for. So, yeah, just hanging it there, trying to find the exact spot where it's going to be perfect. And then I have to create, or build rather, a manifold that's going to direct that exhaust gas to run through the turbo. Yeah, I'll show you guys exactly how that works. It's good to know these things, but it's a lot of work, but it's going to be great. Okay, so this is Plastic City. It looks pretty bad, but there's a lot of people living there right across the rubbish dump. And oh, my phone is ringing. But yeah, it's right here where they are busy with, oh, the circle. It's gonna look absolutely great when the rain comes and it's on its way. It's gonna look absolutely great. So yeah, Plastic City, that is basically a squatters camp that was set up because of the recycling. So the people that live there, they live right across the road from where all the rubbish ends up, and they recycle it and they get money for it when they turn it in at, well, the companies that's gonna probably reuse it. And it's not a pretty sight when you're coming into Brakpan from Benoni. It looks terrible, but then you can also understand why those people are living there. And yeah, there's a lot of poverty here in South Africa, and there's nothing that you can do to fix it quick. Our dam, same thing. This place is really going backwards, but I can see that there is a lot happening for everyone to survive. This is a time in South African history that is really important for people to learn what happens when you make the wrong decisions. But everyone's still living. It's just not that pretty anymore, and it's just because people don't take the time to fix the small little things, and then it falls apart, and then you realize it's not small little things that has fallen apart. I mean, all these soccer fields and rugby fields and things over here, it was built 100 years ago. These roads were built 100 years ago, the buildings. Now the roads are still here, but they need to be kept in shape. We don't really, there's not many new roads being built anymore. South Africa is a country that I won't say is underdeveloped like most countries in Africa. South Africa is actually very well developed. It's just people didn't add to it. The stuff that was built by the old people, the people that will probably be 100 years old now. So yeah, it's difficult to explain it, but I've seen this, and I've seen the last 2 generations not contribute to, well, replacing whatever falls apart. And now it needs to be done. And yeah, we'll be okay. That's no problem. Right, let me get home. Turning into the main road in Bradley. And it is feeding time again. The clouds are a little different. It seems like there's gonna be some rain, and that is very early for rain for our area, but it's not impossible. It's hot and there's clouds, so I guess it is going to rain. Well, let's make it rain chickens for now first. Enzo doesn't care about the rain as much as when it rains chickens. That's nice, Enzo. Diego, there's no excuse, Diego. You could have caught that one. Now for the cats. We usually get our rain in about, I'd say in about 2 months. Then it is raining. But I think this year it's going to be here early. So we'll just see. Because here at my house everything is green, but it's because of the synthetic lawn. But as soon as you take a drive, it is the worst. It does not look like my house is in this area. It's a very different climate, and the coloring of the grass and stuff, it's totally different. And it's a lot of trees that has been burnt down. Whenever the fields are burning and it comes up to the trees burn. So yeah, that's a bit sad, but it's reality. And here in my yard it's green, and I do everything I can to make it look nice. But yeah, that's just something about this time of year. And I'm waiting for the rain. As soon as it rains, the whole country becomes green. And then I would usually tell people, if they want to come and visit South Africa, then is the time to do it. But don't come during these last 2 or 3 months of winter. It's awful. It's not nice. It's dusty. It's cold. But it wasn't that cold. I can't actually complain. It wasn't that bad. But it wasn't that great. This place can be perfect. And that's what we would like you to experience if you should ever come to South Africa. But yeah, for now all the cats are going to be eating. Sissy, she's also formed the habit of finding me by the car as soon as I stop her, walking in directly to the tigers with me. Yeah, there's something else. Each one of these animals has got so much personality, and it's not like if you've got 100 and you lose one, you won't miss that one. You will miss that one. It's their personalities that is 80% of their presence, and the rest is the body. And I think that's quite accurate. Well, let me quickly go give the dogs their mix. Now that water with chicken water, I am going to mix their dry pellets in there, and they love it. Over to that. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Like always, have a good day. Sharky. Yeah, that rain is coming.